Psilocybins by Cosmo Prosciutto.
Jack McGowan.
And Pat Gill.
What is a psilocybin? This drug is a hallucinogenic substance that are from certain mushrooms that are found in subtropical regions from South America, Mexico, and the United States. The mushroom contains from 20 to 40% psilocybin. This substance can also be produced chemically.
Street names: shrooms, bongers, flower flipping, God's flesh, hippie flip, little smoke, musk, simple Simon, silly putty, and scallywag's delight.
How are these drugs taken? This substance can be taken orally. It can be found in dried and or fresh mushrooms or as powder capsules. It can be put into tea and usually taken from 4 to 10 milligrams. These mushrooms are so hard to control because the amount of hallucinogens differ in every mushroom. There is also no safe or legal way to use this drug.
What was the original use for mushrooms? In 9000 BC, it was believed that the Aztecs used magic mushrooms to communicate with their gods.
There are 3 levels of severity to a shroom trip. The first level, commonly known as level 1. This packs quite a punch because it really produces a mild effect with some vision enhancements, and this level also causes music to sound what some people may describe as wider. Level 2.
There's 5 levels. You said 3. Go.
Level 2. Some two-dimensional patterns become visible upon closing your eyes. That's pretty interesting. Pretty neat. Level 3. Most things appear curved, wavy, and sometimes you have some mild hallucinations. Level 4 comes with strong hallucinations, some objects morphing into others, and the final level, level 5, is the total loss of ego and reality.
Amazing history of shrooms. This drug was first used in 9000 BC by the Aztec people for the communication to their gods. It was then found in journals that the shrooms were used in Spanish by the 16th century. In the 50s, it became popular in the West, where a mycologist named R. Gordon Weston was going through Mexico to study mushrooms when he saw a ceremony of the use of mushrooms, and he wrote an article on these mushrooms that became very popular in the U.S.
How do you know if someone is on Scallywag's Delight?
Whoop whoop.
Recalling past events, both major and minor events in their life. Stumbling, walking around into objects, on a bad trip, some people may attempt suicide, hunger, reaching arms out like they are trying to grab something.
Here are some long-term and short-term effects. Long-term comes with some magic mushroom users experience what some may describe as flashbacks. The next long-term effect is hallucinogen producing perception disorder, which are reoccurrences of hallucinations long after ingesting the drug. Some short-term effects are loss of vision, hallucination, hunger, and objects morphing into other objects.
Wait.
Prices. Prices of shrooms are very expensive. Very expensive. Prices may vary from $10 per gram up to $25 per gram. It becomes more expensive the further you get from picking season. An eighth of an ounce costs $25, and you can read so on.
Wobble, dee wobble. I'm stacking my paper. My wallet look like a Bible. I got girl, these half naked. That shit look like the.
This is a video showing what silly putty does to you. Chemical makeup and formula. This chemical formula is C12H17N2O4P ejected at the end. It consists of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus. It melts and crystallizes in boiling water at 220 to 228 degrees Celsius, and in methanol at 190 degrees. I will not slow down. This molecular weight is 284.25.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Don't she? Now she.
What mushrooms do to your body? These mushrooms have powerful effects on your brain. They confuse the brain, causing it to mess up your senses. They mess up the messages being sent to your brain from all the nerves around your body, distorting the way you see, smell, taste, hear, and feel. Hallucinogens disrupt the receptors on the ends of these neurons, causing distortions of senses. Over time, this could cause permanent damage and constant hallucination, or retardedness. Closer.
Mushrooms have many interesting street names, like Simple Simon. They make your hallucinations see colors. They disturb messages between your nerves and your brain. Its molecular weight is 284.25. You can get the muscles. Munchies! It stays in your system for as much as a year. It can cause permanent damage to your brain.
Therapies available. After prolonged uses of shrooms, you can experience anxiety attacks. These attacks are traumatizing and dangerous. They can be prevented by going to therapies. Therapies can be found everywhere and are a great help and can help you stop usage and prevent anxiety. Adolescent abuse.
26% of adolescent substances abusers report doing shrooms. 2 to 4 mushrooms make you intoxicated for 5 to 6 hours, usually mixed with alcohol or kush to enhance effect.
Cush.
Researching.
And
Finding.
Info.
on
Magic.
Mushrooms.
we
Have.
Come.
to
And
Conclusion.
using
Psilocybins.
can.
Be
very
dangerous.
To and
Can.
use
cause
cause
Serious
side
effects.
this
Drug.
interprets
Interrupts information
going
to
your
brain.
brain. This can cause.
hallucinations and other sensory mishaps.
This
Can cause.
long-term
Permanent.
permanent.
Damage.
This is very dangerous.
This is a very dangerous drug to use, and I advised against using it. We
Worked
worked
very hard on this project and we deserve a good grade.